Oh my god. I cannot believe this game, people. I cannot believe the disaster that I just experienced right in front of me. The absolute train wreck that I just witnessed. This game, oh my god, The Last of Us Part 2, people. I'm absolutely shell-shocked with it. I cannot believe what I just experienced. What's going on, everyone? My name is Machine, and I just have to make this video out here because I need to express my absolute disgust in this game. The absolute disaster of this game. The absolute just monstrosity. Absolute failure. I cannot believe this fucking game. I cannot believe the story that I just witnessed in this game. I cannot believe that this name has this... I cannot believe that this is a Last of Us game. A Naughty Dog game, for instance. And is a sequel to one of the greatest games of all time. I'm absolutely shell-shocked by it. I cannot believe that the same writers and developers from the first Last of Us game made this game. I cannot believe it. It's not possible. It's not possible. No way in the world that they made this game. It must be a completely different writing staff who made this. Completely different studio, in fact. Because I cannot believe what I just experienced with this game. This game right here, it's early days right now, but I've been playing games for 20 years and I don't think I've ever experienced a bigger disappointment in my life. The Last of Us Part 2 might be one of the biggest disappointments of all time in gaming history. Just the way that this game was so hyped up, how it was the sequel to one of the greatest games of all time. Absolute GOAT status, The Last of Us 1. And it was a continuation on from that. And we got this thing. This absolute piece of dog shit right in front of us. Like... what? What the fuck was this? There are so many things wrong with this game that I can't even begin to start with it. So I'm probably going to start from the beginning and just talk about the story because it is an absolute travesty. It is absolutely an abomination. It's an absolute disaster of a story. So yeah, this video is just going to be talking about why I thought this game was an absolute disaster, a failure, an absolute travesty of a game, a train wreck in slow motion. But yeah, so let's get right into it. I don't know what type of footage you're going to see on this, because you're either going to see me just talk, or I'm going to put some screenshots on here, or I might need to put some footage up on the screen. But the thing about that is that I'm going to need to record the shit and play the game again, and I really don't want to do that. I'm fucking done with this game. I cannot believe the amount of disappointment I have with it. But anyway, I'm just going to get started real quick with it. First things first, let's get into the good stuff. There's a few good elements about this game, but it certainly doesn't outweigh the bad. So the first things first is the graphics. The graphics are amazing. They're beautiful. Like, it looks fantastic. The open world is great. I'll give him that. Excellent. Yay, happy days. Good eye candy. What else? The sound design's good. The gameplay, I didn't mind it. I mean, some people don't. They reckon it's a bit clunky. Sure, it is clunky, but I can live with it. However, I'll tell you what's not good is the fucking stealth in this game. Don't ever try to play stealth on this game on Survivor or Hard, because they took a page out of Uncharted stealth, and Uncharted stealth is absolutely fucking terrible, and they took a page out of that. So yeah, you might as well just go loud, because you're just going to have a very bad time playing stealth on harder levels. So yeah, so that's the good things about that, and sort of the bad things. Now let's get into the fucking reason why I absolutely thought this game was just a major disappointment, and that is the story. The story is an absolute joke, people. It is an absolute disaster. It is so bad. It is so poorly written in terms of narrative, in terms of story development, script writing, character development, characters in general, the acting. It's all bad. It is all terrible. It is unbelievable how bad it is compared to the first game. Like I said, I cannot believe the same development team did this. There's no way in the world. The same writers did not do this game. I refuse to believe it because I'm absolutely shell-shocked at the story. Not just the ending, all of it. It is all terrible. The game decisions were so bad. Were so fucking terrible. So yeah, let's just get started with the story. Spoilers ahead. This is going to be a completely spoiler review of this game. I have to talk about the story and everything bad about it because I can't do this without not spoiling it. So if you haven't played this game, first things first, do not play this game. Especially if you got the first game and you loved it like I did. I absolutely adored it because this game just takes a massive like shit on this game. It completely ruins it. So yeah, please don't get this game if you love the first game and you haven't played it already. But most people have played it already, and most people I've seen want a refund from this game because it's that fucking bad. So let's talk about the story and how bad it is. And we'll go in order. First things first. We all know it. Joel gets killed. Joel is dead. They kill Joel. This ex-Firefly team kills Joel. And the way that they kill him, and the events before it is so bad, is so poorly written, that it's unbelievable. All right, so first things first, you see these two characters, Abby and Owen. They're outside of Jackson. They're having a talk about Joel and that he's in there, and saying that they got to find a way to storm Jackson. They got to find a way to get into Jackson and find Joel. So right there, they're already planning on how to get in. And then they have a bit of a hissy fit. By the way, it's some of the worst writing I've heard in a while. So straight up off the bat, I knew this was going to be bad. Hell, I knew this story was going to be suspect from the trailers and how questionable they were. But yeah. So yeah, they talk about trying to ambush Joel in Jackson, find a way in. And then Abby has a hissy fit and goes on without him, and they try to, and then you take the control of Ellie. I mean, not Ellie, Abby. And a whole lot of shit later, then you end up at this ski resort, and you're trapped. There is an absolute horde of infected chasing you, which they stole from Days Gone. Yeah, and you're practically done. You're finished. She's following a patrol to try to get information on Jackson. So yeah, she gets trapped. She gets cornered. She's about to die. And next thing you know, you see Joel and Tommy, and they save her. So you're with them for a minute, and you try to take out all the infected and try to get back to their base, because you cannot go back to Jackson because there's so many of them. So what she says is, "Hey guys, my group, who is not far from Jackson, is closer, and we have a place to stay. You should come with. It's probably the best idea." And Joel, without even thinking about it, says, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll come with you." Not even questioning it. Oh yeah, there's a group not far from Jackson. This girl has a pretty good idea what she's doing. She's definitely military trained. Let's just go with her. We don't know who she is. We don't know her group or how many they are. But yeah, we should go with them regardless. That is so terribly put together that I cannot believe it. And another thing, she wasn't really looking for Joel. At that time, she didn't know that she didn't know it was Joel that was on the patrol. So it's another one of those, what are the fucking odds possibilities that the patrol that she was looking for turns out to be Joel himself. So she doesn't even need to go. They don't even need to go into Jackson. She's already got Joel right here on a silver fucking platter. So yeah, Joel and Tommy, they go to this group, and without even questioning it, this is terrible character development, people. In the first game, Joel would be questioning this. He would be smarter than this. This is so poorly written. He comes off as a fucking idiot. After being in this world for 20 years. No, 25 years. Just no question. Yeah, sure, I'll go with them. Don't know who they are, but it doesn't matter. I've got to go with them. So yeah, that was dumb. So he gets to the lodge, and Abby kills her. Abby kills him. Like, yeah, done. Yeah, Joel's dead. So yeah, that was plot hole number 1. Plot hole number 2 is the group leaves Ellie and Tommy alive in this world. Are you fucking kidding me? There is no way in the world that you would let them live. Like, you wouldn't do it. That is so dumb, and the reason why they say, oh, we'll let them live because we don't want to be like them. Yeah, so you don't want to be... You're talking about morals? Like, this fucking wolf group, or whatever the hell it is, I don't give a shit, I wasn't paying attention. Their morals are torturing people and killing children from that Seraphite group. And they're talking about morals here. How fucking... Oh my god. So yeah, terrible. That was plot hole number 2. Absolutely terrible. As you can hear, the Kookaburras were laughing just then. Yeah, even they're laughing at the story. That's how bad it is. That's how much of a joke it was. So yeah, let's move on So let's just move on here. After Joel gets killed, Tommy and Ellie and Dina, they go to Seattle. Well, Tommy goes first, and then Ellie and Dina catches up with him. So once you're in Seattle, you are on the kill list. You are out to kill this group that killed Joel. So you're in Seattle for 3 days. It goes Seattle day 1, day 2, day 3, and on the way you are killing these characters. Either you're killing them or Tommy's killing them. And I gotta say, Tommy is a badass in this game. Like, he is an absolute monster. Tommy is probably the best character in this game. Next to Joel. Even though Joel's barely in it, Tommy is the next best thing. He is an absolute beast. Like, what a monster of a character. That's probably the best thing about this game. So yeah, either you're killing him or Ellie's killing him. And it goes for 3 days. Once you're at the 3rd day, you're in the theater room. And out of nowhere, Abby shows up. She finds you. And she has you trapped. So first thing, she kills Jesse. That's wonderful. Fucking great. She kills another person that you care for. She has Tommy trapped. She has Ellie cornered. And you're trying to think, oh yeah, well, here we go. We're gonna get to something interesting here. Nope. The camera goes blank. And out of nowhere, we start playing as Abby again. Are you kidding me? We are playing the person who killed one of the greatest characters in a video game. We are playing her. For 10 fucking hours we are playing her. And backtracking her story and what happened in Seattle in the 3 days that she was there. So now we're going Seattle day 1, day 2, day 3 with her. And it is not interesting at all. Minus the fact that we're playing this bitch. That I absolutely hated playing her. Every time she died, I was happy. Every time I got killed, I was fist pumping the air. I was ecstatic. Because I did not want to play this girl. No one does. Are you fucking kidding me? Whose fucking idea was this? Whose idea was to play this fucking girl? I couldn't give a shit about her. I couldn't give a shit about her group. You think I will care about the group that killed Joel and her? Like, fuck me dead. I was just done. Not to mention the fact that the 10 hours we're playing her were some of the most boring, most miscellaneous 10 hours I've ever played in my life. There was no reason to play her. This was 10 hours of filler. There was nothing interesting about this. She wasn't going to these it wasn't like, oh, Ellie's killing or Tommy's killing her friends, and she finds out. She goes to the scene after that, and she's trying to track down Tommy and Ellie. No, it's a completely different story. It is a completely, absolutely fucking boring story that she has for 10 hours. My God, it was terrible. It was absolutely atrocious, the idea of that. So yeah, we play it was her. And what else? 10 hours later, 10 hours of some of the most boring gameplay with the most terrible story writing ever. This game was trying to make us like her. Fuck her, I couldn't give a shit about her. I don't care that her dad was the surgeon that Joel killed in the hospital in the first scene. I couldn't care about that. I couldn't care that one NPC had a kid and now she's after revenge. Like, whatever. Fuck that. I'm not feeling sorry for this character. I couldn't care less about her. But yeah, enough of this Abby bitch. So it goes to after we do her 10 hours of boring, monotonous fucking story, we get to the theater again. And yeah, we finally see what happens after that cutscene from the first, section with Ellie. So yeah, she kills Jesse. She kills Tommy as we fought. She shoots Tommy, shoots him in the back of the head. And we're all thinking, Tommy's dead. He's done. He's got a bullet in the back of his brain. He's done. He's finished. He's dead. And after that, what's her name? Dina comes out of nowhere, and what's his name? Lev, who Abby and them help. Who Abby helps to survive. Puts an arrow in her back, and I'm thinking she's dead too. And yeah, and Ellie is... Sorry I'm rambling, people, but I'm just so disgusted in this game that I'm doing this in one take. I'm lost for words here. And then Ellie escapes, and you're still playing as Abby. And you are playing Abby against Ellie. You are versing Ellie. You are trying to take her down. You're not going back to Ellie. You're playing as Abby against Ellie. Oh my God, I could not believe this when it was happening. Fucking unbelievable. I was lost for words when this was happening. I couldn't believe that I was playing against Ellie. I was trying to take her down. So yeah, after that bullshit fucking fight, and what's her name winning, Abby, we move on. We move on to a completely different world with, no, it's the same world, but Tommy's alive and Dina's alive. I don't know how they're both alive. I don't know how Tommy is still alive. He got a bullet to the back of his head. So you're telling me that the bullet hit the skull and completely went around the skull and went to his eye? Fucking, that's so stupid, man. That was terrible. But anyway, Tommy tells Ellie that Abby is in Santa Barbara. I don't know how we found out, but he just knows that. So anyway, Ellie is has a fight with Dina about going there and all that stuff, but she eventually goes there. And she makes a trip down to California. And then next thing, we see Abby again. She's in California with Lev, and they're trying to find a place for the Fireflies. They find the place, they get the radio, they're all happy and done, and then Abby gets captured by these fucking wannabe B-grade, the B-grade fucking cop lookalike fucking thing. I don't know, I'm just disgusted in this game. They look like the cops from some sort of LA, B-grade cop show or something like that. That's who they look like to me. So anyway, she gets captured. You play Ellie again. You go to this cave, I mean, not cave, this base or whatever where she's at. You kill all the bad guys, you get to the ending. The ending, people, is one of the worst endings I've ever seen in my life. It is unspeakably bad. I cannot believe that this game, I cannot believe the ending. Literally the ending is, you find Abby. She's strung up, she looks like Jesus on a cross. She's completely malnourished. She's been there for months. Well, she's been captured for months. I don't know how long she's been in that thing. And, yeah, completely malnourished, like completely fucked. And so Ellie takes her down and says to her that you're not leaving. We have to fight this. So you do that. However, first thing, this girl Abby is so malnourished. I couldn't imagine. She has no energy left. She should be dead by now. Pretty much, she should have had one punch and then she would have been just completely fucked, because she had no energy. So I don't know how she had the energy to fight Ellie in the first place. But anyway, you are fighting her, and you get her. She's down. You grab her, and she's in the water, and you're drowning her. Like, you're about to kill her. She is about to die. You're expecting her to die. And then she has a flashback of Joel for like a second. Just a random flashback. And she stops. She stops and lets her go. She stops and says, just go. Go with Lev and get out of here. She lets her go. She lets the character who killed Joel, her father figure, go after having a flashback of Joel for like a second. What? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Like, if that was me and I had a flashback of Joel, I'd be killing her quickly. I'd be killing her quicker. I'd be choking her harder so she could die faster. Not let her go. Like, are you fucking joking me with this story? Are you joking me with this ending? You literally do... This whole game is for nothing, basically. Because you kill all the people who were a part of Joel's group. Either you or Tommy did. You kill them all. You kill every single one of them. They are all dead. They are all done. And you get to the last person and you're about to kill her and you fucking let her go. Are you fucking serious? Are you joking me? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how bad this game is. I cannot believe the story decisions of this game. She lets her go. Why? Why did she let her go? Like, did she feel sorry for her or something that she got trapped? Like, fucking who cares? She got trapped by these fucking wannabe cop rejects. And you let her survive. Oh my god, you did all this for nothing. This game is an embarrassment. It is a joke. It is terrible. I am done with it. I never want to play this game ever again. I couldn't believe it when this ending happened. I was lost for words. I could not talk. I was absolutely in shell shock at this. Seriously, I finished this game, right? And I finished this game 5 minutes before the Liverpool and Everton game. And, you know, being that the Premier League hasn't been on forever, and my team Liverpool, who I haven't seen played in months, are going to win the Premier League. So I'm like, yeah, so I put the game down, I turn it off, I go watch the game, and I cannot watch the game. I am so shell-shocked at this that I couldn't pay attention to it. I just couldn't watch the game because I was unbelievably disappointed in this game. Like, I couldn't believe what I just witnessed with this game right here. Just unbelievable, people. The Last of Us Part 2 is one of the worst, well, I wouldn't say one of the worst games I've ever played, but one of the most disappointments, I've ever played in my life. An absolute travesty. I want my money back. Like, I want my money back now. Can I get my money back? I played the whole game. Is there any way I can get my money back? Can someone tell me how to get to a get my money back from the PlayStation Store? Because I paid. People complaining about, oh, I pay full price for this. I paid $60 US for this. People, I paid $115 Australian for the digital deluxe version. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Fuck me dead. Is there any way I can... Unbelievable. I want my money back. Like, I'm done with this game. I'm done with this thing. I'm completely devastated by this game, people. The story was terrible. I didn't really mention it, but the script writing was really bad, people. Like the dialogue in this whole game was so terrible. It was so lifeless. I couldn't give a shit what was happening when the cutscenes were on. I was bored out of my mind. I was on my phone because I was so bored. That's how disinterested I was at this. Just fuck. But anyway, I'm finished talking about The Last of Us. So yeah, just another disappointing game to add to the list of disappointments this generation. So yeah, people, that's probably going to be my next video. I'm going to talk about why this generation, in my opinion, is the worst generation in gaming history. I just need to get that out there because I'm done with this generation. Thank God it's nearly over. Because yeah, I thought it was the worst. I hated it, really. Hate's a hard word, but I really despise this generation. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you agree with me, you can hit that like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Sorry I was rambling a little bit, but I just had to get that off my chest. I didn't have a script or anything, so I just said what I needed to say, and probably sounded a bit bleh, like a bit mumbly, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go probably play the first Last of Us now. I'll probably stream it, so if you guys want to watch me live stream, you can watch me actually be happy because I'm actually playing a good game. I'll live stream that and probably watch The Wire or Breaking Bad or something to remember what a good story was, because this game did not give me that, and I'm just absolutely shell shocked at this game. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.